How's it going? I'm Chad Lerman. I wasn't necessarily planning on coming and pitching here, but my friends at the 3D printing class, and I realized this was a good group to pitch this to. But I have an idea for, basically, as we all know, teachers are extremely underpaid, and Tucson does not have the best school system. TUSD is failing, they're closing schools. My elementary school closed. I have 2 little kids that I'd like to have a better school system here. So my idea would be to have a crowdfunding site where a teacher could create a profile and everything looks very legit, and call it something like Super Teacher or something, and they say not only what they need for their classroom that parents could give money for, but also they could ask for, you could also donate a portion of their salary or give money towards them, and it would increase their salary to the point that maybe we could get more people to teach. And there are sites that are somewhat similar in terms of just asking for supplies for their class, but I think it'd be a good idea to, you could pitch the city of Tucson or TUSD and do something in partnership, like a nonprofit thing, that would basically could possibly build up the schools and add more, just a better school system for Tucson. I'm not a coder myself, so I just have the idea, but if anyone is interested in that, you know, come talk to me and maybe we could work on something. So, yeah, I'm checking.
You guys today is called Teacher Boost. A few opening credits. My name is Tom. I worked with my friend Holly this weekend. We also worked with Mike Patterson, who wasn't available to be here, and Jason Hansen from Bonfire. He was part of our team. So basically we took Chad Lerman's pitch from yesterday. Chad is here today to see the presentation about basically trying to connect teachers with community members to sort of give community members a way to provide some level of endorsement for teachers for the hard work that they dutifully put in that goes with such a little compensation famously for teachers. So what we wanted to try and do was give a platform for teachers to create some kind of profile and tell their story from their classrooms to sort of connect with the community, perhaps give some kind of like crowd-funded layer to basically just what they can, to their compensation. So we'll go here and click on this sort of example profile that we brought up. I spoke to my friend Trish, Mrs. Hebert. She is a high school teacher in the Empire School District, and so basically what we have here is we kind of got a left nav, like a profile, kind of give some information. One way we would expand this is to try and add additional classroom information, sort of like size classroom, grade level, subject matter, etc. Add some photos here, perhaps a video if they so chose to sort of go that route with it. Below this is an area for them. Right now it's kind of got some placeholder text, but something that where they could really tell their story and talk about what it is that goes on in their classroom. Here is an area to sort of like, we'd allow the teacher to sort of, they could ask for fixed amounts, they could ask for, sort of blank amount if you wanted, or we could just do little perks, like if you wanted to buy them a cup of coffee or a lunch or something like that. One of the things that I got from speaking with my friend Trish was that she often has to deal with kids who come to class every single day with 0 supplies. She ends up providing those supplies out of her own pocket just to keep, people taking notes and doing stuff during class. So, if we offered some way to even buy the teacher supplies, it all ends up just being money in the end anyway, but it really helps them perform their duties as a teacher. So here's the sort of like, profile screen here. You try to make it as simple as possible for them to just set up a profile, come in, and like I said, telling their story is sort of the most important part.
Okay, I think that's probably our questions. Are there any other questions? That my last presentation?